Hey friends, Mystery here, and today for the reverse Ogrynheimer. That's right. Pretty funny that you can just take the weapons that Ogrynheimer uses and flip the script. We are instead going to be prioritizing the destructive power of the Paul today, the Power Maul, because this thing is seriously impressive. And I'm building around it using some pretty similar talents as we use in the Ogrynheimer build, but with a few twists. So if that sounds like it might be to your liking, well then keep watching and maybe subscribe or become a member. So we'll start here with the Power Maul. We are minimizing defenses. We are going to go unarmored in Carapace to get rid of all lots of chaff enemies, as well as our big crusher foes. Those are going to be the guys that we are primarily trying to drop the atomic hammer on. Power Surge here is a really powerful blessing that gives double explosions when you hit an armored enemy. So we need to be looking for flak armored or carapace armored enemies when we're discharging this, because it's going to make 2 explosions, and those explosions are really massive in size and damage because of the way we built our talents here. And this also makes the explosion radius 25% larger, which is going to be even larger from our talent tree yet again. Then we have Skull Crusher, just a goated blessing, the best blessing in the game right now, and it gets to be on this weapon, so yay. Make certain for bosses and stuff, if you can get them staggered into a corner or something, get a couple hits on them with this and then follow up with that womp hit, or do it on a crusher, do like a 1-2 punch and then follow up with the overhead. You'll insta-kill them. Even on Havoc 40, even Rotten Armor, this thing mauls Rotten Armor, no problem. Then we'll come down to the Rumbler. So you can choose whatever range weapon you want for a secondary, I suppose, but you'll probably want to choose one of the 2 explosive options, like the Grenade Gauntlet or the Rumbler. I went with the Rumbler here because I think it's funny to call it reverse Ogrynheimer and have it flip the script, and the Rumbler is the best user of the explosive perks and stuff that we have because it is the largest blast radius, and this is just a really great disruptor, huge AoE explosion, and you can use it to insta-kill Reapers and stuff like that. So yeah, very valuable. Opens up enemies like bulwarks and stuff, gets them staggered and opens their shield so you can finish them off with a Power Maul hit. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice little weapon and goes very well with the build. Then down here for the curios, we want to do triple toughness. We want to do triple velocity, triple combat ability regeneration, and then 2 damage resistance to gunners and 1 to bombers. Gunners are going to be a problem, right? Because we're Ogryn and they're going to lock onto us. We don't have a shield, and we are, we need to get in close in order to do our thing. Most of our thing anyway. And that means that, yeah, we need to buy some time. We need to survive when we are outranged by them. Let's go into our talent tree here and go heavyweight, best defense, smash them, toughness boost, and then big friendly rock. The reason being that I'm starting to choose rock more and more because getting mutated like every 8 seconds is hell, and I'm so tired of it, so I'm just taking the rock to get rid of these damn things. Plus, I feel like it's just a waste to take grenades on Ogryn at this point because, yeah, like the Hive Scum should just be taking them instead, honestly. And I feel like that's probably just the case for any class right now. Just let the Hive Scum have them. If you've got rockets or gas or toxic grenades or whatever, just let those people pick them up because those are just so impactful to the game, as you'll see in the footage. Then we're gonna go pumped up, soften them up, payback time, and then can't hit me again. Another instance here where we're taking range damage reduction. This one applies to all range damage. We're not taking strongman here instead because we really only care about taking ranged hits. Melee hits is probably not gonna happen because we have so much stagger and we can explode everything within melee range, but the stuff that's outside of our range is really annoying, and this shuts that down hard. This actually adds up to a lot of damage. And we get a plus 15 flat toughness boost afterwards, which is very juicy. Loyal Protector here, come out to the right and go big boom and fire away. This means that the explosion radius is almost 50% larger, or no, sorry, 52.5% larger, because it's 27.5 from here and then 25% from the blessing on our weapon. And then this is also going to apply 2 stacks of fire away, of burn stacks on every enemy that gets hit by the explosion. But if you hit an armor enemy, it doubles, so you'll get 4 stacks, which is actually a lot. And then we'll come over here, we'll take go again, just so we have Loyal Protector up all the time, right? We can make this be up like every literally like 20 seconds. It's crazy. And then we'll come down here and go slam, and strike true, batter. This is a great way to get damage when we are not actually actively hitting stuff with the power maul. It's just a free pickup. And then we'll go bone breaker here. Now you could also go stay close here, but I like that little bit of extra melee damage. I don't find myself really needing the toughness replenishment. Then we'll go melee damage boost. Out here to the right, we'll do toughness boost, bruiser. And then here we're going to take frenzied blows, delight instruction, heavy hitter, don't feel a thing, just getting started, and finally great cleaver. And note we are not taking the impact node here, because the great cleaver node actually gives us like a fuck ton of cleave. It adds up to double cleave, which means that like hordes, our mace passes through all of it, right? We're just gonna light attack spam hordes, no problem with the push stab and stuff. It doesn't get caught on it at all, and it just makes the weapon feel that much better. You're gonna apply bleed stacks to that many more enemies. The impact is really not a big consideration, because as you can see here, if we look at the impact values on this weapon, yeah, we're talking about light attacks that are doing like 17, 26. You know, these are, by the way, these are very, very high, like 41, 52. These are incredibly high values, akin to something like the Bully Club Mark III here, where you have like 23, 26, right? Which is an incredibly high stagger weapon as well. So we're not really worried about getting any more stagger than we already have. We can stagger crushers out of their animations just fine with our regular heavies, or more likely you're going to hit them with that Encharged blast and just cave their head in, explode it entirely. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed seeing the clip at the beginning, but here's some more gameplay if you want to see how I handle a Havoc 40 and keep up with a Flame Staff Psyker in doing so. All right, enjoy, guys. Sai, it's dangerous.